Hi, Laura here at Vie Childfree blog, reporting back on the April on the ground question. Well, the April on the ground question was, how does pro-baby messaging show up online? First, thanks to all of you who wrote in here as well as on child-free discussion forums out there. I got a wide range of responses, from baby stories we see on online e-zines, online newspapers, blog spots, forums, big sites, that have their own special parenting section, along with sections having to do with politics, sports, entertainment, living, and the like. But really, most of you wrote in and talked about online advertising. Let's start with Facebook. Boy, is there a lot of frustration out there about being inundated with products having to do with pregnancy, fertility, baby clothes, baby products, moms buying this, moms you gotta buy that. The list is endless. And how about when something changes about you? Say you get married, you post on your page you got married. Boom, what happens? You see ads for baby products. Or say you have a birthday. Especially it seems as you get into your 30s, you have a birthday, Facebook picks up on it. Boom, what kind of ads do you see? Desperate to conceive type ads, like, you must have been trying all this time and have yet succeeded in conceiving or something. Now, many of you wrote in and talked about, yes, that's bad, but you can block those ads as offensive, and that's true, but you have to do it all the time. And many of you still say you still can't get rid of them completely. And Google is no better. Many of you lament about how you see ads for products and services related to babies and parenting and on child-free sites even. And this goes to the heart of one of my big laments. You'll notice on the front page of the Vie Childfree blog, there's a Google ad at the bottom. What happens? Say, I do a post, it's just saying I have the word pregnancy in it, for example. What happens afterwards to the ad down at the bottom of the front page, the Google ad? All of a sudden it has to do with fertility. Or I do a post that uses the word IVF, or the post is about IVF. What do I see at the bottom shortly after it posts in the ad? What do I see in the ad? Ads for IVF services on my blog. And recently I did a post on sterilization, and what did I see after that in the ad? For sterilization reversal. Now, not only is that not right for my site, but it tends to send the message that sterilization somehow is a mistake. Now Google, okay, they do offer a filtering service where I can go in and I can filter out ads I don't want to have show on my site. And I have to admit, it's gotten somewhat better, but I have to do it all the time, and it still has a ways to go to being acceptable. For example, in April, I tracked it a little more closely, and I would say that even after filtering regularly, through the month, the ads are still inappropriate about 70% of the time. And that's after futzing with this Google's filtering thing for about a year now. So what's happening here? Child-centric advertising algorithms that, by the way, are ineffective. Are the people who are coming to this blog, are they the ones that are going to be buying baby products and services? I don't think so. So they tend to, or they do, they take the text and information they know about us to make product and service assumptions that all point towards, hey, we all must want to have kids, right? And yes, we can filter it, and yes, we can block it, but the fact remains that those of us who don't want to see these kinds of ads have to do all the work to try and eliminate them. Clearly, there is a pro-natal, child-centric orientation online that is not only pervasive but frustrating as well. So for a moment, let's stick with the idea of orientation. There's also pronatal orientation that children come first. So in May, I'd like to ask the question, how does this kids come first orientation play out in public, in our work lives, in other realms of our lives? So for this question, click it in the on-the-ground question section to your right. Tell me your experiences of this. Write all you'd like. I'll collect stories over the next month, and as always, report back. All right, talk to you then.